open the window.
Oh, I'll do that. Hey, Y2 family. I have another guest writer here. He's going to stay off the camera for right now. And I asked him the same question in reference to I love you and I'm in love with you. What is the difference? And this is another man's perspective as well. Okay, and we're gonna call him Mr. S for privacy. So Mr. S, what are your definitions for the term I love you and I'm in love with you?
Well, I love you, my opinion about it is you will go above and beyond for that person, and when when you're not really in love with the person, you love the person as a person, but you wouldn't want harm or anything to come towards that person, but you're not fully in love with that person.
Okay, so you're saying when you're in love, you go above and beyond?
Yes.
Give me an example of above and beyond.
Above and beyond, like if the person was sick or something, you'd be there by their side no matter what. You would, if they was in trouble, you would make a way to bail them out of a situation.
Okay, and then the I love you definition is?
The I love you definition is, I think it's just a word. A lot of people don't really mean it. They just say it, just be saying it.
But what do you mean it to be? Like when you say it, what is it? Why are you saying it?
Because I'm saying it because I feel for that person, and I truly want to show my my appreciation, my affection for that person.
So you're saying the statement "I love you" has action of affection, and in love is to go above and beyond. So it seems to me that you're saying that I love you and in love with you are the same?
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yes, I am.
Well, that's another man's point of view. That's interesting. So we as women, we need to know when a man say I love you, what does he means? And when a man say I'm in love with you, what does he mean? Because everybody has a different point of view. I can understand the term I love you, meaning I care for you, or I love you as a sister, I love you as a mother or brother. And I understand it now that also in love is when that person, like Mr. S said, go above and beyond, but also that individual is willing to stop running in the streets, want to dedicate themselves to you and you only. So it kind of like comes together, but it's important for us as women to ask that man, when you say I love you, what do you mean? Because people have different point of views. And I have another, so is that what you're saying, Mr. S?
Yes.
Okay. So the other question is, I don't even have to have this on because I got the window down. The other question is, what if, let's say a woman is large, then she lose weight. The men who she been around when she was large really didn't give her any attention. But then once she loses weight, they're giving her attention. Should she indulge in that? Should she accept that and give those people a time of day? Or should she just be like, you know what, you didn't like me when I was big, so why do you like me now?
Well, I feel as though if you can accept the lady the way she was when she was big, why should you accept her now? You should accept her for who she is, the inside and out. You should love a person through, the weight loss, through them being bigger. It should it should go beyond that. And you just can't really judge people by their looks. You have to really get to know them, their insides, to see the type of person that they are. And that person that you judged because they were 300-400 pounds, and you didn't want to give them a chance. If you would have gave that person a chance, you would have known that this person could have been the sweetest, calmest person in the world, but you never gave her a chance.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So, in terms of being attracted to that person or beginning to see the inside, but doesn't it has to be something on the outside to causes a man or a woman to get to know the heart of a person?
Physical attraction?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say that man or that woman saw a large woman and they are not attractive to large women. So that kind of like obscured his vision for her or for him, but he had a good heart. So it has to be some kind of line drawn, and you can jump in here if you want, Mr. T. Whereas, what is that attraction? How important is that attraction to you in order for you to get to know the heart? Because for some women, and when men look at them, all they see is
that attraction. Don't mean nothing, because you can be very, very beautiful and you can have a real ugly inside. You could be a very nasty person. So the attraction, yes, that do mean something. It mean a little, and you should take it just as I say, a little, because if you take the whole thing, then you blinding yourself, because you're gonna be blind by the beauty, and that's as far as you're gonna go. That's where you're gonna leave your heart at, and a lot of the time that's where people get in trouble at. So the beauty, yeah, that is good, but it goes deeper than that, because beauty can take you some places you don't even want to go. So that's why you gotta go deeper than the beauty, because just because a lot of beautiful people, man, is out here, but they're beautiful on the outside and real ugly on the inside. And sometimes that don't come out until much later when you get with them, after they get what they want.
Yeah. So then how would you get to know that person's heart? It has to be something.
But see, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not telling you to walk away from the person. Continue to talk to the person. Continue to, ask questions. Continue to try to get to know the person. Because like I say, that's where everything falls into place at. You giving your inventory of this person, asking questions and trying to get to know this person. Sooner or later, something gonna come out to give you what you was looking for, what you need to hear about how this person is. Because like I say, some people can cover up real good, but every now and then, everybody slips and let something out that they didn't meant to let come out. So you take that as what it is, and you go from there. And a lot of times you can take that and bring some other questions. Now, if there's questions that somebody don't want to answer, then there's a little more going on in that person's mind. There's something else going on with that person that you don't know about. Now, if they choose to tell you, you can take it. If they choose not to tell you, then maybe they might be hiding something.
Okay. So you're saying there doesn't necessarily have to be a physical attraction for you to get to know that person's heart.
Right.
You would just...
Well, I talk to anybody. I don't care who it is. I give anybody the time of day. There ain't nothing wrong with giving somebody the time of day. Once you talk, if that's not the person you're attracted to, then you just tell them, you know what? I mean, I think you're a very nice, sweet darling, but I'm just not attracted to you. I mean, we can be friends. We can talk, on occasions. You know, if you need somebody to talk to, you can call me. But other than that, I mean, you're not what I'm looking for, but we can still be friends.
Okay. And Mr. S, you're saying that there has to be an external attraction in order for you to get to know that woman, correct?
No, basically what I'm saying, because I have talked to ladies in the past, and I wasn't really physically attracted to them, but I still gave them a chance, and became friends with them, and wound up some of those ladies were really good people, but there wasn't anything there as far as on a relationship level, but we still became friends and stayed friends and just built a good friendship. Mm-hmm. And I think that's very important.
Yeah, I think friendship is very important. So that's interesting, you know, different point of views that you guys have. Because a lot of women out here, not all, but a lot of women out here, they are looking a certain way in order to get
Attract that man.
Yeah, to attract that man. And then some men are looking a certain way to attract that woman. But like Mr. T say,
it's more like ladies than men's, because a man can't look but so attractive in his clothes unless he's taking his clothes off.
Okay.
Ladies can always walk around with their boobs almost hanging out, or with a pair of shorts on that cutting all between, or with a pair of shorts on with the backside hanging out.